Football is a game that gives us heroes, players who inspire millions with their skill, vision, and passion. But not every football story has a happy ending. For some, the weight of expectations, off-field issues, or sheer bad luck led to careers that never reached their true potential. Today, we're exploring the stories of 5 football players who had everything they needed to become legends, but who, for one reason or another, wasted their incredible potential. From the fiery passion of Mario Balotelli to the heartbreaking downfall of Adriano, each of these players had the world at their feet. So what went wrong? And what can their stories teach us about football, fame, and life itself? Stick around as we dive deep into the rise and fall of these extraordinary talents. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more football stories that make you think, laugh, and sometimes even cry. Adriano Leite Ribeiro, known to the world as the Emperor, a name fitting for a player whose strength, technique, and sheer power made him one of the most feared strikers of his time. Adriano was a force of nature. His left foot was like a cannon, capable of scoring from almost anywhere. At Inter Milan, he seemed destined to become one of football's all-time greats. Between 2004 and 2006, he was unstoppable, scoring 42 goals in 77 Serie A matches. But behind the scenes, things weren't as perfect. In 2004, Adriano received devastating news. His father had passed away. This tragedy left an emotional scar that he could never fully heal. Adriano later said, "When I scored, I wanted to celebrate with my father. That was when I started drinking." Adriano's grief turned into self-destructive behavior. Alcohol and a lack of discipline began to affect his fitness and form. Despite attempts at comebacks, his decline was rapid. By the time he returned to Brazil to play for Flamengo, his spark had faded. "I had everything, but I wasn't happy," Adriano admitted. His story is a poignant reminder that even the brightest stars need the right support to keep shining. Super Mario Balotelli, a player as brilliant as he was unpredictable. On his day, he could destroy any defense. But too often, his career was overshadowed by controversies. At Manchester City, Balotelli was electric. Who can forget his performance against Manchester United in the 6-1 thrashing, or his infamous "Why Always Me" celebration? But off the pitch, his antics made more headlines than his goals. One of the most infamous incidents? Balotelli accidentally setting his house on fire with fireworks. While it made for entertaining tabloid fodder, it highlighted a lack of maturity that plagued his career. Balotelli's relationships with managers and teammates often turned sour. Jose Mourinho once said, "Mario is a fantastic talent, but he needs to grow up." Despite stints at AC Milan, Liverpool, and even a return to Italy, Super Mario never fully realized his potential. Balotelli's story is one of what-ifs. He had the skill to be one of the greats, but his career is a cautionary tale of how talent without focus can only take you so far. Ravel Morrison, a name once spoken in the same breath as Paul Scholes and Ryan Giggs. Sir Alex Ferguson called him the most naturally gifted young player I've ever seen. But talent alone wasn't enough to save Morrison's career. Morrison had all the makings of a star: vision, dribbling, and a knack for the spectacular. But off the pitch, things were less rosy. Legal issues and a lack of professionalism overshadowed his development. While his peers at Manchester United went on to thrive, Morrison's career stagnated. He bounced around clubs, from West Ham to Lazio and even Mexico. Despite flashes of brilliance, he could never maintain consistency. The story of Ravel Morrison isn't just one of wasted potential, but also one of missed opportunities for redemption. In his own words, "I could have been a star, but I made mistakes." Morrison's tale is a bittersweet reminder of what might have been. Alexandre Pato, the golden boy of Brazilian football. At 17, he was destined to follow in the footsteps of Ronaldo and Kaká. With blistering pace and elegant finishing, Pato took Serie A by storm. At AC Milan, Pato's potential seemed limitless. In the 2008-09 season, he was one of the best young players in the world. But injuries quickly became his undoing. Recurring muscle injuries disrupted his rhythm. Each time Pato seemed ready to reclaim his form, he would break down again. By 2013, Milan decided to part ways with their once bright star. Pato's journey took him to leagues in Brazil, China, and the United States. While he remained a talented player, he never reached the heights many had predicted. The Duck, as he's fondly called, soared early but couldn't stay in flight. Pato's career reminds us of how fragile a footballer's journey can be. Hayden Ben Arfa, a player with a magic touch. When he was on the ball, it was as if time slowed down. But his career is a tale of talent clashing with temperament. Ben Arfa's creativity and flair were unmatched. At Newcastle, he became a fan favorite with jaw-dropping goals. But his fiery personality and frequent clashes with managers often held him back. From falling out with Alan Pardew at Newcastle to being frozen out at PSG, Ben Arfa's attitude often overshadowed his brilliance. Even when he shone at Nice, it wasn't enough to repair his reputation. Hatem Ben Arfa once said, "I play football for the love of the game, not to follow rules." His story is a reminder that even the most talented players need discipline to succeed. And there you have it, 5 footballers who had the talent to become legends, but whose careers didn't quite reach the heights we all imagined. Their stories are a mix of brilliance and heartbreak, showing us that football isn't just about skill. It's about focus, resilience, and sometimes just a little bit of luck. Now it's your turn to share. Did we miss anyone? Who do you think is football's biggest what if? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another deep dive into football's greatest stories. Share this video with your friends and help us grow this amazing football community. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.